Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Colby's Corner. What if I told y'all this is my second time filming this intro, because the first time I looked a hot ass fucking mess. And I refuse to come on the internet. I refuse to come to y'all like that. So I come to y'all at my desk once more. But yeah, so this video is Lord, I can't talk. Okay, so this video is another addition to my cinephile series. This is going to be the Ryan Coogler episode.
So you rob trains and banks, but you can't steal this pussy for a night.
Obviously, this comes off of like the back of Sinners and like everyone just being gagged, right? And so yeah, and I just want to see like what because okay, hold on. I'm losing it. Since Sinners is Ryan Coogler's like first original film. And the thing is, we're gonna get on my thoughts on Sinners because like I have some unpopular opinions, like ooh, y'all gonna get me. But I do think Sinners is like a fine movie, and I do like I love that it exists. Like I love that, like all of the elements that is Sinners. I love that. I don't know. I love film. And so like Sinners having this moment, I love that. I love that of it. And I love that the cast gets like all of this. That's what I love about the movie, right? So yeah, but we're going to get into my thoughts later. So where was I going with that? Sinners is Ryan Coogler's first original film. And so like, I want to see like what else is Ryan Coogler up to, because the only things that I had seen from Ryan Coogler so far is Black Panther. I've seen the first Black Panther, which I don't really love. The second Black Panther I do love a lot. So yeah, so that's really all I had of Ryan Coogler. And so in this video, our watch list is we're gonna watch Sinners again. This is actually my second time watching Sinners. I've already seen Sinners before. I've already seen Sinners once, and yeah, I've been going back and forth, like debating with my friend. I've been watching a bunch of like reviews, trying to like because I just don't feel the same way that everyone feels. I low-key walked away from the film feeling a little bit like empty, like not empty, like I wanted more. Like I wanted more, and I didn't get everything that everyone else is getting. So I've been like watching a bunch of reviews, seeing like, did I miss something? I've been talking to my friend. My friend been saying I'm missing the point, but I'm like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. So yeah, I'm going back to watch it again so I can like get it in my mind, really like analyze everything and like see what I feel about this movie. So yeah, Sinners, and then we're gonna watch Creed. I'm gonna watch Creed. I really don't know. I don't think Creed is gonna be like. I'm kind of just watching it just to watch. I feel like Creed is never gonna be my favorite movie just because I'm not into boxing. And y'all see that? What is that? Y'all saw that, right? Anyways, Creed is just like we gonna see. I have no expectations for Creed. I just have no idea like what Creed is gonna give. So we're gonna watch Sinners, Creed, and then we're gonna end with Fruitvale Station. Fruitvale Station is that his debut film? I think it is his debut feature. I think it's Fruitvale Station. And so yeah, we're gonna watch that. My sister has already let me know that I need to mentally prepare myself for that movie, and it's gonna be sad as shit for like we're gonna see what that's about. But yeah, that's our watch list. Let me run it down one more time. Sinners, Lord, I lost it. Sinners, Creed, and Fruitvale Station. That is our that's our watch list. And yeah, we're gonna see what Ryan Coogler been cooking up for all these years. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope we discuss. Can we discuss Sinners? If you have thoughts on Sinners, can we discuss? Because the thing is, okay, I'm gonna end it here so I don't start rambling. I just love discussing movies. Like I said, I love the event that Sinners is, and like that we can get together and like discuss and debate a movie with like a full like black cast, a full cast of color minus Haley Steinfeld, because y'all get on my fucking nerves with that shit. You know, a cast of color, and like we can talk, you know. So yeah, Enjoy the video. Bye. I am fresh out of the theater from watching Sinners. Lord, let me get myself together. I literally just walked out the theater. I also grabbed me, like, I ate before I went to the movies, and so I wasn't hungry. But literally, as soon as the movie ended, I got me a small popcorn and a small icy, and it was still $13. So like, I might as well have got a large, but who cares? This is gonna be a long. Did y'all see that? That was icy. This is gonna be a long clip. I'm letting y'all know now. I don't even know if I should drive, because it's just like I have so much to say. Let me start by saying I still like this movie. So I like this movie. I respect this movie. I like so when I start tearing into it, don't think I don't like it. Like, I genuinely like this movie. I actually like it. I like a lot of the performances, and like I caught a lot of things that I didn't get the first time. Literally, I had no idea that I'm gonna call that boy Sammy. I didn't know that Sammy and Stack and Smoke, I didn't know they was cousins the first go. That shows you how much attention I was paying. So yeah, like, first time around, like, I don't even count that shit. And low-key, I think because I was so unaware of what was going on, I think that's what made me like the movie, like, so much the first time. But yeah, like, I didn't pick up on so much shit. I literally had no idea what was going on. I didn't know that Haley, I'm gonna call her Haley Steinfeld because I don't know the character name, but Haley Steinfeld, I didn't know her mama died. I missed that on that. I have no idea. Like, Haley Steinfeld, girl, the dick could not be that good. That man literally said, fuck your mama. He said, fuck your dead mama, and she just showed up to his nightclub the same night. I'm like, girl, like, but like, I guess. So yeah, I say all that to say, I just did not pick up on a lot of that stuff the first go round, but I was so aware of, like, this time, like, I was, because also I had been debating with my friend, and I had been seeing debates, and so I was really aware, like, trying to pick up on things so I would have, like, my shit together when I came to talk about it, right? So, like, I was also heavily aware of that. Something I also noticed, I swear I'm gonna get to the movie at some point. And this may be flawed, so like, I'm giving you this disclaimer because I want you to take everything I'm saying with like a little grain of salt, because, like, you know, I might be reading this all wrong. So I've realized that as a filmmaker, as a writer, as someone who loves movies and stories, that is always my mindset, and I fucking wish I could turn it off. The entire movie, I'm like, Colby, just watch the movie. Like, just watch the movie. Like, I'm literally picking everything. Like, I pick things apart, and like, that's just my, you know, my burden to bear. But like, I'm aware that is what makes me heavily critical of, I'm gonna actually park somewhere else, critical of movies. And also, I am like questioning myself, because when I start picking apart this movie, like, I low-key think there's like jealousy in there. Stay with me. I think there's a bit of like jealousy when I'm like discussing this movie, because I kept telling myself, like, oh, I would have loved to write this script, right? Like, I would have, like, oh, I would have did this, but like, bitch, it's not your movie. Like, I had to tell my, like, dude, this isn't your movie. Like, this is Ryan Coogler's movie. This is what he wanted to fucking do, right? And so, like, I feel like a lot of my critiques are rooted in, like, this, it should have been this, or it should have done that, and that's not right, because it's not my movie. But, like, the things that I'm saying he should have done or should have been done, it's rooted in what it's being said, right? Like, it's rooted, like, I didn't just pull this out of nowhere. Like, you gave this idea to me, right? Like, a lot of the issues I have with this movie, I just feel like there's so many missed opportunities, so many, like, why didn't we get into this? Like, I'm just like, this is it. Because, you know, like, I'm seeing things, that's what it is. I see things in the story that Ryan Coogler, like, hints at, and I'm like, dude, this is it. This is what we need to be focused on. But the movie doesn't focus on that. But So yeah, like that what I just said might be problematic when judging this movie, but hey, that's just me. At least I'm acknowledging it. So let's get to the movie, and I'm gonna get to the main problem. Okay, I'm gonna end with likes. So I'm gonna get to the main issue that I have with this movie. I don't give a fuck about Stack and Smoke. I just don't. I don't know what it is. I don't know if like it's I literally don't know. I don't give a fuck about Stack and Smoke. I don't give a fuck about their relationships. I really don't. Like when Haley Steinfeld kills him, I don't feel like, oh, she betrayed him. I don't feel that. Even when Anne dies, I love I don't know her name, the actress who plays Anne. I love her. She is so good. I really hope she gets a supporting actress nomination. What was she? I think she would be in supporting actress. I think that would be her best chance of getting a nomination. So supporting actress, I really hope she gets. She's so good. She's so good. But even when she dies, I don't feel anything. I really don't. When Smoke and she reunite with the baby, like I'm like, yeah, I feel something, because it's like, oh, it's like you want me to say oh, but I don't just say it. A lot of the relationship stuff in this movie, I just don't feel it. Like I don't feel any of these couples, like Haley and Haley and Stack. Yes, Haley is with Stack. Haley and Stack, I don't feel shit for them. Smoke and Ann, girl, why is this car whipping in the parking lot like that? Smoke and Annie, I don't feel anything for them. Even I'm so sorry, I'm finna call her the Asian lady. What is her name? I don't know the character's name. I don't want to call her the Asian lady though. That feels so bad. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Her and her man, like, I feel it from her performance. Like, I feel like, no, like, I feel that from her. But like, based on the story, the script, I don't feel like, it's just the relationships don't work. And this movie focuses so much on those relationships. And I just don't, like, it just did nothing for me. I don't know if that's just me, because I'm also not like a romance person. I like good romances, but like I just don't feel anything. And I just hate that the movie kind of like focuses so much on them. And that's why someone made a tweet talking about how everyone on social media is just focusing in on the relationships. But it's like, how the fuck can you not? The relationships are at the forefront of this fucking movie. Everybody is paired off, and we're supposed to feel something like, oh, they're taking my loved ones, and I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. And so like when people are getting on them and like, yeah, even though people are saying crazy shit, I saw someone say Smoke put Ann, did they say Smoke put Ann in her soft life or something? I'm like, what the fuck do y'all be talking about? But so yeah, they saying stupid shit, but like, can you fucking blame them for focusing in on all these fucking couples and all the, ooh, because it's like, that's literally like the forefront of the movie. And the thing that I have an issue with, it shouldn't be. This should be the Sammy movie. I'm gonna eat my popcorn as well. Stay with me. This should be the Sammy movie. I'm so passionate about that. I think this is Sammy's movie, and it's not treated like it. Like in the movie, they tell me like how important Sammy is and how everyone, loves Sammy, and Sammy has like all this pressure, and Sammy's the preacher boy, and like Sammy has all this, this reputation, right? But the movie doesn't treat it like it is. Like Smoke and Stack are the main characters of this movie, and it should not be that way. It should not be that way. This should be Sammy's story through and through. And I don't get why it's not. I don't get why it's not. It should be, because it's so interesting. Like when you start thinking about it, it's so fucking interesting. Let's start with how Sammy literally should be the main character of this movie, because the movie does not happen without Sammy. The movie opens with Sammy. The entire reason the vampires come in the first place is because of Sammy. The whole premise of the movie is what Sammy's going through, choosing between this life and your passions and sin and church and religion. Like, it's all Sammy. Sammy is the character. And low-key, this, I might also be biased just because I feel like I relate to Sammy. Like, I just feel a closer kinship, that's being dramatic, but a closer kinship to Sammy than Smoke and Stack. So like, maybe that's why. But like, I'm like, I look at Sammy and I'm just like, you should literally be like this movie. Because, okay, so Annie, she talks about the vampire. She originally calls them hates. But like, I think the premise is like vampires and hates are kind of similar, but vampires are just a little different. And so I love the idea of the vampires, like once they die, they're not alive anymore. Like they can't experience things. And somebody explained that because, okay, so, sorry, we're all over the place. At the end credit scene, Haley and Stack come back and they're like free from Remick's. Remick is like the main vampire. They're free from Remick's like spell because he's dead, and like they were all connected through him. I guess he was like the master vampire, which is interesting. Like that vampires have like clans of their own, and like they have a leader, and they're like colonized. Oh, that. Oh, I wish they would have dug into that because that's interesting. Like even though he's promising you freedom, you're just entering another prison from the one you're in. Oh, that shit's so fucking good. But yeah. So I love that idea. And they're like free afterwards. And so being a vamp, where was I going with that? Because I was just acknowledging that, like, I'm aware that that's a plot point. And so the hates idea and the fact that being a vampire also comes with its like its own prisons. And I love, okay. And so I guess, okay, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I realized in the cut, what was I saying? Okay, listen, hold on. Because I was telling y'all I forgot why I brought up the cutscene, but now I just remember why I brought up the cutscene. That's why. Because it's like it's not clear what vampire life is like. Like Annie describes it as like they're full of hate and like that's just how it is. But then the end credit scene implies like, well, if you're not in a clan, a vampire clan, then you can kind of just live a normal life. And that just kind of like, it's just like, okay, so really all we need to do is kill, like, I don't know, it just kind of, it muddies the message. It muddies the message. It muddies the premise that vampires, or the purpose that vampires are supposed to serve in this movie. And so that's what it does for me. And so back to what Annie was saying. Annie describes the vampires as hate, and I love the idea that yes, these vampires are alive for eternity and they get these powers and they are just bigger than everyone else, but they can't feel anything, right? They're not human. Like I love that idea of like even with doppelgangers, like they're humans but they're not. Like I love that idea, right? And so the Sammy playing the music and like how Sammy literally burns the roof off the place, and we get the visual of like how music just connects everybody and how humanity and music are so intertwined. Like humanity is music. And the idea that I love the idea that the vampires just want Sammy. I wish that would have been at the movie, because like the vampires really go after everyone, right? The vampires go after, I would have loved for this movie to just focus that the vampires don't even give a fuck about that. They want Sammy, because Sammy represents that life that they don't have. Sammy has so much soul in his art and his music and his passion that like the vampires want that. Like they're jealous, And so I just wish it was more that. Because I love this line that the Unk says. I don't know his name. I don't know the character's name, but y'all know what character I'm talking about. Unk. He tells the vampires, he says, Sammy belongs with us. He said he belongs to us. He belongs with us. Bitch, Ryan Coogler, you ate that. And the actor delivers it. I love that line. I don't know why I love it. I love it. He belongs to us. He belongs with, I love that. I love that. Because I also think this movie touches on the idea of community. When Sammy busts into the church and his dad literally does not comfort him at all and kind of just makes a show of him and is like, see, this is what happens when you do this shit. And how like the church, it has this facade of community, but really like, y'all not looking out for each other. Y'all not. But the sinners, they rally around Sammy, right? It was like, no, he is ours. Like, bitch, no. And even with the Unc is like, you gotta get through me to get to him, and like all that. I love that. I love that Sammy is like just the core of these two worlds. That's why I think like Sammy should have been lead. I'm just so fascinated by that, and I would have really loved the vampires. They only want Sammy. They don't want to hurt nobody else. They just want to give them Sammy, and like Sammy's temptation and da-da-da-da. And I would have like they only kill if you get in the way of between them getting to Sammy, right? I would have loved that Sammy is like just this bargaining chip. And maybe even the lady who has the kid, maybe she like offers up Sammy. Maybe that's her thing. Like, you not finna get my, like, sorry Sammy. Like, that would have been interesting. Like, I would have just loved that. I would have loved that. So yeah, that is just my big issue with this movie. I wanted Sammy to have more of a weight to this story, and I just feel like the movie's telling me that. Like, we get the scenes where it's like, we want him, but like it doesn't, like, that doesn't build into like the actions, like the way everyone else acts, right? You know? So yeah, that's one of my issues. And so that if let's say I'm writing the script, if we're focusing on how like vampires can't have that life and they can't do that, I would have cut the that sequence where they're all singing and dancing around, because like they shouldn't be able to do that, right? They don't have the life, they don't have the heart to do that, right? And so I don't think that scene, it really feels off now that I watched it now. Like, even though the scene's amazing, I love that song. He rolled to double and I love that shit. But yeah, watching it back now, it feels out of place. Like, they hear the singing, we get that little cut scene, and we just cut back to what we were doing. Like, it feels out of place, actually. So yeah, I don't think that scene should be there. I really don't. And also, I don't like the fight sequence. The fight sequence feels, I don't want to say sloppy. It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough tension. Like, we get them, like, we get the little suit up sequence, and they're like, we need this, you know, but like the vampires could kind of just come in, and it just, I don't know if it's the camera work. I would have loved like maybe a longer shot, like, of me actually seeing anything, because I really, like, it's not that the fight scene's unclear, it just doesn't feel connected. I don't know. I just don't like the fight scene. I don't like the little fight scene where all the vampires bust in or whatever. I don't know. What else don't I like? Yeah, I also adding on that, I don't understand how, who was that? Stack? No, Smoke had all that military gear just laid up. Smoke got grenades, Smoke got machine guns, got all that shit just laid on the grounds of the juke joint. And I'm just like, where was this? Where was that? I also don't think that scene of Smoke shooting up the Klan needed to be there. I kind of wish the Klan played a part. Like, I would have loved the duality of like having clans and vampires attacking at the same time, right? I don't like this separate scene of like, oh, the clans coming in the morning. It's like we shoot them up, and it's just, I don't feel anything when that happens. So like, I don't think that scene should be there. But yeah, when that scene happens, I'm just like, so you're telling me you had all this shit, and also Smoke and Stack was in the military, and it's like, y'all ain't fight hard enough for me. Y'all ain't fight hard enough for me. Like, I also feel like none of that comes into play. Like, we're told that they were in the military, and we see them shoot up the Klan at the end, but it's like, why we couldn't use none of them military tactics you learned in the battle we needed, in the battle that we needed? Like, that's what I wanted. I wanted the fight scene that I said I didn't like. I wanted more personality. Like, how do these characters fight? I felt like they all kind of just fought like, you know, like movie fight. They all kind of movie fight. You know, I would have loved to see more personality in a way, because really, these are just people. These are just people. Like, they're singers, they're shop owners. Like, these are everyday people who have to fight these monstrous creatures. I would have loved to see more interesting stuff done in that fight scene. Is that all my critiques? Is that critiques? Y'all, I'm just talking. But is that all I have to say? I think so. I just think this movie is just handling a lot, and it's like, I have respect for that. But, and so like, this movie is just suffering for having a lot going on and not being focused. I feel like this movie is not focused, and I like focused shit. I like my shit tight knit. I love my stories, my movies tight knit, and like I said, I like my movies and my stories tight knit, right? So like, you know, hey, this is not my movie. That's not my movie. And so, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you things I like about this movie. This movie is gorgeous. This movie is fucking gorgeous. This movie looks beautiful. I'm a person who loves because, like I said, I like things that are intertwined, connected. So that's why I love like long one shots, like long, what do you call tracking shots, right? Tracking shots. That shot of when she goes to get her mom and she goes to the other store and then she comes back and the camera follows her. I love that. I love that. I think they did the same thing when Unc was at the door and Stack was in there with Haley. Like they kind of like follow and then they point to the door, they point back, I love shit like I love it. So yeah, that works for me. I love the details of the vultures being around the house when the vampire was in there. Like that ate. The Native Americans, I feel like they feel like a cameo to me. They just feel like it feels like a superhero cameo. Like they show up as like, oh my goodness, and they're just like, we warned you. Like they feel like a cameo, and I wish maybe they would have. They had a larger role. Like what would they have done in this story? I don't know, but I don't really like that. But I like their inclusion. I like that history. Oh, I love that scene. I completely forgot about this scene the first time. The scene where Sammy literally, that sequence where he plays the guitar and he like all the generations are like in the juke joint. Oh, that's so clean. That's so clean. And then like it blends to the roof and the fire, and it just I love it. That is cinema, bitch. That is fucking cinema. Yeah. Those are my thoughts. I think that's everything I have to say, at least for now. I'll come back later if I have anything more. But those are my thoughts on Sinners. I just reviewed it again. First time I gave it 4 stars. This time I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I think my personal opinion is actually leaning more towards 3.5 stars, me personally. But I do think this is such a good one. I just saw it twice. I don't really watch movies in theaters twice like that. So like literally that showed you how much I just love this shit. And mad props to Ryan Coogler for like giving me this, for giving the world this. The fact that I'm even here, I just gave y'all like a 20-minute rant about this movie. Like, do you see? So like, don't think I'm hating. And also, like, comment my critiques. Do you think I'm like coming from like obviously I'm not coming from what the fuck is they doing? Obviously I'm not coming from a what do you call it, like in the middle place. What do you call that, like when you're in the middle and it's objective? Obviously my opinion is subjective, so like yeah. But I don't know, this movie is so interesting to think about. Like, all right, y'all, I can't, these people blocking the neighborhood though, how am I gonna get in? They blocking the gate and I can't get around. Y'all hold on. Yeah, I'm so fucking real, because they was finna sit there at that gate all night like a bunch of bozos. Bitch, I had to back up, get in the gate, put in my code, because somebody's car broke down like literally in front of the gate, and they just like, they was working on it and they wasn't paying attention, and ain't nobody putting at that gate code, ain't nobody doing nothing. So I had to handle business, my big one. But yeah. So those are my thoughts on Sinners. I really enjoyed this movie. Oh, bitch. Oh, I'm about to go. Y'all remember that popcorn? Fuck. Y'all remember that popcorn I said I bought? It all just spilled. I just hit the brakes at the stop sign, and all my popcorn spilled. This is so embarrassing. But this popcorn might have to wait because, bitch, the reason I was cursing at y'all, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. I need to hop on somebody live to watch the Cowboy Carter tour, because babes. The merch is sickening. The stage is sickening. Like, oh mama. So yeah. Also, I know this looks like distracted driving, but y'all, ain't nobody out right now. That's a lie. I just saw somebody with their dog, but like, I got this. I got this. So yeah, I'm gonna come back to y'all after I watch what's that movie, Creed? I'm gonna watch Creed maybe tonight or tomorrow. and I'll give you thoughts on that. We'll watch Fruitville Station after that, and then we'll be on our merry little way. I will see y'all in the next clip. Bye. Have mercy. Stay with me. Hey, new hairstyle, you guys. I just walked out of the fucking is that cute? Is it cute? Is it I don't know how I feel right now. But like, I think it's cute. I literally just walked out, y'all. I came to tell y'all, one, I have not watched Creed at all. I'm gonna watch it tonight. But also, like, I just got straight up. You ever, oh, bitch, she was gripping the fuck out of my scalp, which I appreciate. Like, I tipped her and everything, but like, God, fucking, I can barely move my neck, y'all. I can barely, like, I just, I can't look down. I gotta bend my whole body just to look down, y'all. That's how they, but it's a cute. I was originally gonna do like, you know, people have like the designs on the start, but I saw this other one. This doesn't really look how I did on the picture, so like I'm not gagged by that, but it's fine. It'll be cute. Hopefully these loosen up though before I gotta go. Like fuck, fuck. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about them, but they gonna last, babes. They gonna last. Trust. And yeah, just want to give y'all an update since this is a vlog. I want to show y'all what I'm up to. Getting my hair done instead of studying for my finals. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyways, this is irrelevant. I will be watching Creed tonight, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, y'all will be getting this hairstyle for the rest of this vlog because this is how my hair is. Anyways, bye. Ooh, I look a mess. When do I not? Anyways, I think it's just because I don't have my bonnet on. I think it's actually it's like I'm looking at myself and I'm like, ooh. Yeah. Okay. So I just finished Creed, and whoa, was that like the hardest experience to get through in my life? It just like this movie just isn't for me. Like I don't give a fuck about Rocky. I don't give a fuck about boxing. I think boxing is so like it's just not my sport. Like just seeing a bunch of men like beat on each other, like I guess, but I would rather people do boxing than like be on these shows like baddies and shit. Like if you want to fight, go get in a ring. Like go go actually do something. But I will say, watching it, I like how like you have to respect it. You have to respect it. Like there is no way these people are going into round 7 still throwing jabs. I'm just like, baby, I would have been laid the fuck out. But yeah. So the movie in particular, it just so yeah. I feel like I can't even rate it just because like I don't think there was a world where there was just this was my movie. I think Michael B. Jordan was good here. That scene where he was like, there was some scene. Was he in? I think it was like right after he was in jail with Rocky. There was some scene, and I just like he was sad. And like I felt it, I was like, damn, I felt that, like, and so yeah, like I gotta give Michael his 10s there. Tessa Thompson is good in this. I like her every time I see her on screen, so shout out to her. What if I said I have nothing for Sylvester Stallone, but like, hey, that doesn't mean anything. This movie in particular, I think the movie's just fine. I think it hits all the beats it needs to hit. I think if you like the Rocky movies, like you're gonna love this, and I think it does. I don't know if I can say it does something interesting with the story because like as a part to like what Rocky did, you know, like I vaguely remember seeing Rocky and just like I just remember the highlights, like the montage, and like you have this moment and this moment, and like you know when you in every sports film you get like those beats and like the beats are hit, and so it's just this movie doesn't do anything like out of the ordinary, you know. And the thing is, what I realized, the scene where they were boxing, I even though I don't like watching boxing, like I have to turn my head. Like I don't like seeing people just beat on each other. Like I'm sorry, it's not my thing. But I just thought there were so many more interesting ways it could have been filmed. And I think this is from me, like from watching Challengers. Like I think the cinematography in Challengers was fucking amazing. And I just think like as somebody who doesn't really watch sports or have any interest in watching sports, exploring what sports could look like through a film perspective, like Challengers opened my mind to that. And I just like I kept looking at this boxing scene and I was like, we could have done so many like just interesting angles. Like there could have just been so like I want like we could have had a POV shot in the ring. Like come on. Like I was just thinking, and maybe they do that in the later Creed movies. I'll never know because I'm not watching that shit. But I was interested. The scene where he gets knocked out though, where Michael B. Jordan gets like knocked out, that was pretty good. Like I was like, damn, they knocked his ass out. But I just think like it could have been filmed more interesting, you know. But yeah, if I had to rate it, I would just give it 3 stars. Like I think it was cute. It was cute. Creed was a cute time at the movies, and yeah, I'm just glad I made it through. I'm glad I made it through. What if I said it's also like 3 a.m., so I am gonna go to sleep, but tomorrow I am gonna watch Fruitville Station, and yeah, we can end this video there. Yeah, I feel like I've stretched this so out because I've been I've been ignoring Creed for so long. I started it last night, fell asleep during it, so I had to like rewind and finish. It was just Lord. I hate watching shit I don't want to watch, but yeah, and I don't know. I wonder because I've seen Black Panther, obviously. It's just weird because Sinners is so different. Like Sinners just oozes so much personality, and maybe this is me just being like nasty and dirty, but like this doesn't ooze personality. Like even Black Panther, I don't feel like it Black Panther does ooze personality, but it only oozes personality because like there's a bunch of black people. Like how could it not ooze personality? But like the film itself, I don't feel like it does that. But Sinners, it just oozes personality. So I guess I'm just so interested to see like what Ryan Coogler does with like his own shit. Like I'm so excited to see that. And I say that I think Fruitville Station is based off of a book, isn't it? Or it's based off of something because like Sinners was his first originals. So yeah, I don't know. But that's my thoughts on Creed. It was cute. So yeah, I will come to y'all in the next clip when we are watching Fruitville Station. And yeah, I look crazy, guys. These braids still tight. Today's day. Actually, they're a little looser, but like damn, I can't wait. I love when you have a hairstyle and you don't even know it's there. That's what I want. That's why I got these braids. I wanted to just like pretend my hair does not exist for a moment, but I literally can't help it. Like I just feel this shit gripping on my scalp. Anyways, the random braid update. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next clip. We're gonna be watching Fruitville Station. Yeah, peace. Oh, also I already told y'all, didn't I? I have like a canker sore and it just. I can never have a break. Anyways, bye. This is too much. This is too fucking much. Lord have mercy, they got the montage of the damn, Lord have mercy. They killed that man, bro. Anyway, spoilers. I just finished Fruitville Station. I'm gonna keep calling it Fruitville Station, even though it's Fruitvale Station. Lord have mercy. Okay, so I'm watching the little montage at the end, but the movie, oh Lord have mercy, they got Tatiana on the screen. Lord have mercy. Anyways, I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. This was good. This was really, really good. This is actually like amazing. I will say something. Okay, I'm gonna start. I really like Michael B. Jordan in this. Michael B. Jordan, I think this is where I like Michael B. Jordan. I'm not gonna like label him as like, whatever. This is just the range. Like, I think he does really well. Like, it's like he has a little bit of edge. Like, it's like he, for some reason, even though like I think I'm being a hypocrite because I love the word bruh. I don't know where it came from, but for some reason I have just been saying bruh. I'm just like bruh. Like, it's just something I tag on, and for some reason his character says it too, and it just irks me. I'm just like bruh. Let's literally me. I don't know. So I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah. But what I was saying, I just think like I don't know. Like I just really liked him in this. Maybe that's all he has to be. I really liked him in this role. So yeah, Michael B. Jordan was good. I think everyone in this gives a good performance. I think the places I really like Ryan Coogler, and I think Ryan Coogler like is just at his best is with the little slice of life, like just slice of like the film, the parts of the film where he's just like where he goes to pick up his daughter and they like race to the car. That shit is so good. Where he's at like the coast and he's like dumping out the stuff. Like it just feels real. Like it just feels like we're just watching like. And I think also with Sinners, those are my favorite parts of Sinners, like where they're just like driving past the cotton fields, where they're just like, stopping by shops. Like that is my favorite. But I think Ryan Coogler does like just everyday life stuff really, really fucking good. I think those are also my favorite parts of Black Panther, where it just feels like we just live in, like we just chilling. Even though Black Panther's like, on a bigger scale, everything like the quiet moments are excellent. Like, oh my god, where they did the Chadwick Boseman kind of, what do you call it, the funeral in the film. I think that was like the best part of that movie. It works. So yeah, literally spoilers ahead. Even though like the movie literally starts off showing you the clip of them shooting him, which is so fucking crazy. Yeah, I honestly wasn't even gonna watch the movie. I was thinking about watching Black Panther because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to handle it. I am already like in a cynical mindset right now, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can take something else. But I think this movie had a lot of beauty to it, like letting us see the life of Oscar. And bitch, I knew, I knew literally because a lot of black movies, what people call like black trauma movies, they happen this way. Like the person's life is not going well, and as soon as they start turning their life around, that's when shit goes wrong. I knew as soon as he dumped out that bag of weed on the coast, I knew it was raps. I knew it was raps. I was like, oh shit, he gonna die, and I literally thought he was gonna like maybe pull through in the end. Oscar died, y'all. Oscar died. And like, now I'm just mad. The police officer that shot him got released after 11 months. That man is still, I'm pretty sure, is still like just walking around. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, since I don't want the government to come get me, but please, I'm taking all y'all down. I'm taking all y'all. There's no fucking way. Everyone that was on that platform, I'm taking you down. I'm taking you down. Like, please. I will become Batman and take y'all. Like, please, don't. Bye. Like, please, get out of my face. Speaking of, oh my goodness, when they was in the hospital and them, and all the Oscars friends came in, rah. Please get out with all that. Cause like I'm plotting in my head how to get these bitches. I'm plotting in my head how to take these bitches down. Cause no. So yeah, it's just sick. It's a sick world we live in. But yeah, I think this was a really good film. But it's also one of those films where like you're left afterwards and you're just like, damn, like you're like, damn, like being black is hard. Like it's just like fuck, Yeah, oh my goodness. Also, Oscar and that lady, I cannot believe I do not know his girlfriend's name, but like, whoa, talk about struggle love. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't say that because he's a real person, real people. But like in the movie, I'm just like, Oscar didn't cheated on her. Oscar ain't got no job. And it's just, and then they start having sex. And it's just like, girl, like what we having sex for? Like go. But yeah, I think this was a good movie. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, it's one of those things. So yeah, I will come to you. It's 3 a.m. right now. Did you guess? So yeah, I will come to y'all tomorrow and give y'all my wrap up, my thoughts on Ryan Coogler, and my thoughts on all 3 of these films, like with a little bit of distance from them. And then we'll end this video. You guys, did I tell y'all I had a canker sore? I think I did. I have a canker sore here. And I feel another one coming on the side. And it's just like, why? Like, why is it me that has to suffer? I just feel like, is life just suffering? And so, yeah, like I said, I've been in a very cynical mood. Like, I hate everything. Like, I just feel like I'm suffering. And it's just like, why me? Why me? Why am I? And I say that after watching this and a man just fucking died. He didn't just fucking die. But in the movie, like, this man died. Like, I could be dead, but like, damn, like, at this point, I just feel like I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, canker sore. My mouth hurts. I gotta go to work in the morning. I have 3 projects that I need to work on. You guys, I was supposed to finish one of my projects today. I'm gonna start on it tomorrow. But yeah, I have 3 projects that I have yet to start on. They are due, today is officially Tuesday because it's 3 a.m. So they start due tomorrow. I have to present, like, it's a lot. It's final season. So like, it's just, I'm gonna see if I make it through. But damn, my mouth hurts. Anyways, I'm gonna go put something on my mouth. And that ain't sound right. But yeah, I'm gonna go handle my business. I will see y'all in the next clip. I will see y'all tomorrow for the wrap up of this video. But yeah, Ryan Coogler, you ate this one. Finna go. Actually, what if I said after this, I'm gonna go watch a noir movie. I've discovered that I really like noirs as like cozy movies. Like I think that's gonna be my cozy thing. Like anytime I'm just like feeling down, I'm gonna go watch like a black and white noir. I think that's my thing. So I'm gonna go find a noir to watch. And yeah, even though I just told y'all it's 3 a.m. and I need to go to sleep, I'm gonna go find a noir to watch. I'm gonna stop rambling. I will see y'all in the next clip to wrap up this video. Bye. Okay, hello you guys. It is the next obviously it's the next day. Okay, we're gonna start with Sinners. I've had to accept that Sinners is a movie that I want to love so fucking bad, but I just don't. And it's because I feel like it is genuinely 2 separate movies that don't clash. And the thing is, I have no problem with genre bending. I understand. I get it. Like I understand what it's trying to do. I got it. It just doesn't work for me. The 2 things just don't blend for me. And I already went on a way too long rant at the beginning of this video about like my issue and what like I think should have happened. So like I'm not gonna go over it again, but like that's the conclusion I've had to come to. Like I've watched reviews, like trying to see like stuff, and it's a film that just doesn't work for me. It's a film that I want to love so bad, and I think I was trying to like force myself, like, you gotta fucking love it, but I just don't. And you know what? That's okay. So Sinners, I gave a 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. That just means like I think this is a fine movie, and I think like it just has that care and that edge and that passion into it that just pushes it just a little over, like, okay, you know, I did not just hit somebody, there's a speed bump. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Sinners. Next, what do we watch? Creed, babes. I gave it 3 stars. Creed, like, I have nothing. There's not much I can say about Creed. I will say Michael B. Jordan was good in Creed. I will say, like, it felt like you were watching Rocky, but different. Like, it felt like Rocky, but different. Like, updated. Like, I liked it. I liked it. So Creed, but it's just not my type of movie. I will not be watching Creed 2 or 3 just because, like, I don't care about boxing. And, like, it's just not my type of, I don't really like sports films that don't really do, like generic sports films, like, because I like challengers a lot, but also I like tennis, so like that might also be a whole different thing. So yeah, so anyways, what was I saying? Creed, 3 stars. It's just not my type of movie, but I think it was really good. I think it was directed really well, and I think, yeah. So Fruitvale Station. Fruitvale is definitely my favorite out of the bunch. I just think it is so, like, it just works. Everything in Fruitvale Station works. I would say Fruitvale Station, it just feels so human. And I think that's the whole point of the movie. The whole point of the movie is humanize Grant. I forgot. Oscar Grant. It was it's meant to humanize Oscar Grant, and it does that. Like, you get it just explores him as a human being. Like, you see his highs, his lows, his pitfalls. Like, it's so good. It's so good, and I think that's Ryan Coogler's strength. I think out of all of these movies, my favorite moments have just been him capturing, like, just the mundane humanness. There's a scene in Creed that's like that, and I loved it so much. I don't remember, was it with his mom, maybe? I don't know. There was a scene in Creed, and it was like a very mundane, like him just, and I loved it. I love just the mundane human stuff that Ryan Coogler films. And so that brings me to Ryan Coogler as a director. I'm not judging him as a director or anything like that. I'm just, like, trying to, like, pick, like, what his things are. I love his appreciation to tell stories of people that he feels like aren't being told, or literally aren't being told, like the story of Oscar Grant. Or I watched an interview and he was talking about like the cast of Sinners, and how, like, not the cast, but the characters in Sinners, and how, like, they're representative of, like, sharecroppers and black people who live through the Jim Crow South. And he kind of had to clock y'all tea, because he said he wants to tell the story of people or he wanted to tell the story of people who he feels like we've been made to feel ashamed of. And that is a thing. The reason that black people are so tired of slave movies and all that shit is because they feel ashamed. Like, we're told to feel ashamed of those people. Like, we don't, that's why nobody wants to hear, like, but we need those people were people. Like, I want to hear, and I need to get back into it, because I'm a person that really doesn't watch slave movies and shit like that. Just not because I don't believe they should be made, but just because it, like, pisses me off. Like, it makes me angry. Like, it makes me, I'm just sitting at the screen, and I don't like being mad, right? So I don't like looking at the screen being mad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, undo that, because I do want to hear the stories about slaves and people who lived through Jim Crow, because they're, like, I want to know what that was like. Like, I want to know, like, that's stuff we should know, right? And so, yeah, when he brought that up in the interview, I was like, I see that. I see that in all his work, to tell stories of people who we're supposed to be ashamed of, or, like, you know, stuff like that. And I just thought that was really, really good, and I like that about Ryan Coogler. Speaking of that, I'm gonna try to watch The Underground Railroad by Barry Jenkins. I've heard that it's really, really good. I'm not quite sure. For some reason, I feel like there's a fantastical element to it. I don't know if I heard that somewhere, if that's true at all. But yeah, I heard I think I'm gonna watch The Underground Railroad by Barry Jenkins. I cannot talk, so sorry. But yeah, Ryan Coogler. I also think Ryan Coogler is just really good at, like, he's just a blockbuster director. Like he just like, when I watch his films, like, I know, even if it doesn't resonate with me, I know, like, this is gonna get people talking, or, like, this is what people want to see. Like the relationships in Sinners, that's why everyone's talking about it, because this is what the people want to see. People want to see the black love and all that, and like, hey, and I'm not against black love, but, like, I just feel like y'all are easily impressed. That's the thing. I think y'all are easily impressed. I think y'all are so deprived of, like, black romances on screen that when y'all see anything, it's like, oh my god, you know. But yeah, so Yeah, I think Ryan Coogler, that's why all his movies do fucking well. Creed is fucking, you know, Creed has its own audience of people who love it. Black Panther is literally crown of Marvel. And then Sinners, like he just gets it. I think the theaters need Ryan Coogler, and I love that. So yeah, I think those are all my thoughts. I gave y'all all my reviews. Fruitvale Station is my favorite movie out of this bunch. And yeah, I was literally trying to find all the... Ryan Coogler only got 8 movies for real, y'all. Only 8 movies. He got 2 short films. He got both the Black Panthers, Sinners, Creed. That's 6. Do I count Fruitvale Station? And there's one more. What am I forgetting? I think there might be like another short film or something in there. Ryan Coogler only got 8 films. I was trying to find, because I told y'all I didn't know if I was gonna feel Fruitvale Station. And so I was like, let me see what else on there. Ain't shit else on there. And so it's just so crazy that he's so early on in his career. He has produced a lot of films as well though. So yeah, so the fact that he's only made like 8 films, and like he's just like, he literally has his entire career ahead of him, dead ass. And I love it. So yeah, that is gonna be the end of this video. I'm literally gonna pull around to my job. No, I hate working, but yeah, we gonna make it through. Yeah. Do I have anything else to say? No, I do not. Let me go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for stopping by Colby's Corner. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, subscribe, whatever you feeling. And I will see y'all in the next video, whenever that one come out. Cause y'all, babes, I need to do these finals. When they gonna get done? Hopefully today. I need to start today. Wish me luck. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.